band program introduce that and himself a little bit. But if you have not met or do not know, we had a student teacher this semester who's been with us since right after Christmas. He's been here every single day. He's been a part of every single rehearsal. He's from UTC and he's a percussion major and has done a wonderful, wonderful job. You guys love Mr. Brown, right? So, in our band room, his desk, so we've got the podium up here, his desk is off to the right, and the amount of kids that are constantly surrounding his desk, asking questions, throwing ducks at him, calling him whatever, what is it, a color name y'all call him every other day. They have really come to Mr. Brown, and he has improved this program so much in his small amount of time here, and we're very much going to miss him. Now, this is not your last opportunity to see him. The middle school concert next week is going to be Thursday night at 6:30 p.m. in this very spot, and he's going to be conducting on that concert as well. But I want to go ahead and invite Mr. Brown to talk to you for a moment and give you a little bit of his thoughts and tell you about the piece. Please welcome Mr. Colton Brown.
Really quick about this, but I would be remiss if I didn't thank a few people today. I want to thank the amazing directors here at the school, Ms. Graves, Mr. Walker, and Mr. Brooke, for the amazing things they've done for me. They've been very accommodating, very welcoming, and they've been very gracious with their classroom. They allow me to teach, allow me to do what I need to do to succeed, so I want to thank them today for that. They've been a real person that made me feel it's just been an amazing opportunity. I also want to thank these knuckleheads. They've been very, ever since I stepped into the band, they've been nothing but kind. I've been nothing but kind and friendly and welcoming, and it's just an amazing experience. You should be proud of these kids, not just because of their talent, but because of their character. They have kind hearts and they're amazing beings. I can't do that for me. This is the first time I've conducted a piece that I've taught from beginning to end, and I couldn't have picked a better group to teach. So yeah, thank you. I also thank UTC for giving me the opportunity, and also thank my parents who are here in attendance for supporting me and putting me where I am today. So enough of me. Let's talk about the piece, Alligator Alley. It was composed by Michael Dorley, and it was inspired by the constant poaching and hunting of the wild alligator. And he wanted to write this piece to hopefully shed light on the fact that these alligators need to live in peace in their natural habitat. Given that, overarchingly, there are two themes in this piece. One being the hunter, it's a full-time, because he has two limbs, or two hands and 2 feet, rather. And the alligator is in 5-4-time, given that he has 4 legs and a tail. You will also hear instrumental percussion. You want to go ahead and give her a lift? Yep. Yeah. So that's supposed to symbolize the snapping of the alligator's jaws. And one more thing before we get into this that I think is important. Michael Dorley's daughter was a student. In his words, she played a maintenance student. And so because of that, he wrote up a butt-kicking bassoon solo in this. And so cool that the first day we sight read it, the 2 bassoonists we have in our band came up to me and said, I will pay you money if we do this piece. Still haven't received that money. Hopefully that happens today. But after all that, again, thank you all so much and enjoy Alligator Alley. Thank you.